to have the best success with men is really just thinking like a man and mirroring a man's energy, which is essentially showing that you're interested while simultaneously showing that you aren't that interested at the same time. And that is the reason why Shelly is finding a decent amount of success on Love Island. And that's also the reason why Ace flipped his switch, because you cannot name one time that Shelly has ever had an emotional reaction to any of the things that any of the male contestants have done. Like, when Ace decided to pick Amaya, Shelly did not react. Like, she really remained emotionally neutral through the whole entire thing. And that's the reason why Ace is, like, pretty much eating at the palm of her hand, because essentially men like the chase. And that's also the reason why even Austin, once he realized that, oh my gosh, like, Shelly isn't even really on me like that, and I want a woman that's going to be all about me, he got that with Amaya, and it was too much for Amaya. Like, men really do not like it when you like them, okay? Because they understand that they are not desirable. So Shelly is playing it the best out of everybody. I don't know if she actually knows the game or if this is reflective of her personality. Something tells me that this is reflective of her personality to begin with, but Shelly is going to do very, very well continuously on the show, just simply because she is a master of her emotions. She is emotionally regulated, and she does not take on the emotional burden of other people. Like, even with everything with Huda, Shelly was like, okay, girl, you'll be fine. Like, get over it. Everything will be cool, right? And Hannah was the one that was, like, really ride or die for Huda, and then ended up being the one voted off of the show. Because at the end of the day, like, one thing I like about Shelly is that, like, she cares about herself. Like, she's out for self, and she's not really going to sit here and really commit to anyone, whether it be a friendship or whether it be with any of the men on the show. Like, that's one of the 48 laws of power, right? Commit to no one. Like, be cool, be neutral, don't rock the boat too much when it comes to your emotional reactions to things. And that's the reason why Shelly appears to be in very high demand of, you know, a few of the men on the show, and why Ace is like, I don't even want this bombshell. I want Shelly back, because she put Ace in a predicament where it's like, no, like, you made your decision. You're going to have to work up to me to, you know, impress me, or you're not going to have access to me. And it's so crazy because by her doing that, it also highlighted the fact that Jeremiah was giving very low effort through his love bombing attempt, because that was when Huda started putting the pressure on Jeremiah, and she was like, well, Ace is cooking, you know, Taylor is cooking for his girl, all of these guys are cooking for their girls, and you're not doing anything. Right? And the reason why is because a lot of these women, Shelly in particular, she did not give access, right? She did not make herself be available to say, like, I'm so thirsty to get mated up on this show. I'm so thirsty to have someone on this show that I'm just going to grab someone and then cling on to that person. And then now my heart's going to be broken because I done cling on to this person. Like, Shelly is a full display of how roster dating should look. Like, that's how roster dating should look. You never put all of your eggs in one basket, right? Because what if you drop that basket and then all of the eggs crack? Then what you gonna do? Shelly is hands down my favorite. I feel as though she knows the game well enough, or maybe her personality is just reflective of that. But that's how it looks to just be emotionally regulated and to be in command of your feelings as a woman, and to really show men that you are the prize.